Get him. Stop right there. Don't run. Black suit, that's the target. Go after him. Get out of the way. A man in an expensive suit dodges through Manhattan traffic. Who the hell are you? Why are so many people after you? No time for questions. We need to move now. A rideshare car pulls up. Get in quick. Hold on tight. Who are you? Why did you save me? What's your motive? If I told him my future self sent me a text message to save him, he'd never believe it. I'm Emma Carter, a rideshare driver. I was just resting by the road waiting for my next ride. She seems like an ordinary driver. Nothing suspicious. Where are you headed? I'll take you there. Or should we call the police? I'm James Winchester. Thanks for saving me. I have no home right now. Don't need the police either. How about I stay at your place? At my house? We just met today. This feels inappropriate. Besides, I just got divorced and I'm living with my daughter. We're basically homeless like you. Sorry about that. Brought up painful memories. It's fine. James hands Emma a credit card. This card has some money on it. Take it. Buy a bigger place. The deed will be under your name. In my name? But I have one condition. I live with you both. Don't get the wrong idea. I just want to repay you and find myself a place to stay. You protected me without knowing who I am, and my future self asked me to save him. He can't be bad. All right, I agree. Not bad at all. Mom, is this our new home? Yeah, Lily. Mom finally kept her promise to give you a better life. So, Uncle James, Mom said you'll be living with us. Are you my new dad now? Lily, don't say nonsense. Uncle James is just staying with us. He's not your new dad. Later that evening. The money for the house, I'll pay you back later. The rest is all here. The money in this card could buy a penthouse in Manhattan. Why such a small place? Nobody's money comes from thin air. Besides, I think this house is enough for us three. You saved me. This money means nothing. In the future, I'll repay you properly. James checks his laptop. The company's filled with my brother's people. We need to find a breakthrough. He looks at photos of Emma and Lily. Emma, no, I can't intrude on their lives like this. Lily, what are you looking at? Mom, Uncle James is looking at your photos. Uncle James has a crush on you, doesn't he? Kids shouldn't talk nonsense. Mom, I'm not making this up. Look for yourself. James quickly changes screens. Uncle James, do you have feelings for my mom? News headline flashes. Steel industry volatility. Harrison Steel's stocks crash. Anderson Auto's long slump ends. Prices skyrocket. Tomorrow I'm going to the stock exchange on Wall Street. Want to join me? She knows the market well. Interesting. Sure thing. I wanted to check it out too. Good night. Sleep tight. I'll wake you in the morning. In the background, a woman on her phone. Darling, my husband just told me inside information. Harrison Steel will keep rising today. I'm investing all my $10 million into it. This time we'll make a fortune. Another voice responds. With this golden opportunity, I won't let it slip. I'm planning to invest all the money too. Every last penny, sweetheart. Dumping that loser Emma was the right decision. Being with you is the best decision I've ever made. Absolutely. That old hag could never give you opportunities like this. Emma enters the office with James and Lily. Hi, I need to open an account. A woman looks up. It's Sandra, Emma's ex-husband's new partner. Mrs. Thompson, when did your firm sink to such depths? Every Tom, Dick, and Harry can become your clients now. Stop being so sarcastic, Sandra. This is a securities company. We're here to trade stocks. So, of course, we serve customers. Emma Carter, you're just a penniless rideshare driver dabbling in stocks. You probably heard the word stocks on the evening news. Be smart and take your little brat out of here before you offend my baby's eyes. Mike Carter, you pathetic worm. You left me and our child for a married woman, only to end up licking others' boots and begging like a dog. Pathetic leech. How dare you? Mike raises his hand. Abandoned your family, stole our savings, now hitting women? Are you even human? James steps between them. Oh, Emma, you worthless trash. Found yourself a boy toy. Mike, watch your mouth. He's my friend, not a boy toy. Defending him so fiercely. Still claim there's nothing going on? You look decent enough, buddy, yet you're getting conned by this little fox. She's burdened with $700,000 in loan shark debts. Not a penny to her name. Stick with her and you'll gain nothing. Broke beats being scum like you. Let's open an account. Ignore them. Enough. Don't stoop to their level. No money, they're nobodies. Miss Carter, our minimum deposit is $3 million. Do you have sufficient funds? See? Exactly as I said. Stocks aren't for bottom feeders like you to play with. Check her out. She can't even open an account. James hands over his black card. Take this. The card has enough funds. Stop pretending. Who do you think you are? Fine. When the account fails, throw these two tramps and this little beggar out of my sight. I'll handle it myself. Don't worry. I'll personally process this. Computer beeps. Congratulations, Ms. Carter. Your account is now open with a balance of $15 million. What? How could she have that much money? Even if she can afford an account, trading requires understanding market trends and reliable inside information. With her meager funds, she'll lose everything in a day. Ms. Carter, you can proceed to buy stocks now. All right. Invest all the money in my account into Anderson Motors. Anderson Motors. That's ridiculous. Anderson Motors has been declining all year. Buying Anderson Motors is financial suicide. Come look at this, everyone. There's actually a fool buying Anderson Motors. Does she know what she's doing? Seems clueless about trading. Automotive stocks have been underperforming with no sign of recovery. Emma, automotive stocks aren't doing well recently. Maybe consider. The market opens in 3 minutes. Anderson will surge soon. No time left. By now. Ms. Carter, Harrison Steel is booming lately. Invest in Harrison Steel instead. It's a safer bet. Don't overthink it. Just buy Anderson Motors. Reluctantly, the broker processes the order. A pauper stays a pauper. Born poor, die poor. You ignore Harrison Steel that's skyrocketing and gamble on Anderson Motors? That's just suicidal. Couldn't stop her if we tried. That girl is just a sweet little rideshare driver. A total loser. Not like my darling. So visionary. $10 million in Harrison Steel. What idiot would buy Anderson Motors? All in on that sinking stock. Money down the drain. Brace for losses. She's kind-hearted but clueless about stocks. No talent for trading. Miss Carter, we've purchased Anderson Motors as requested. Perfect. Caught up just in time. So what if you made the opening? You'll still lose every penny. Soon enough, you and your little sweetheart will be begging on streets. We'll see. Let's find out who's losing everything. Emma, seems you're confident. Care to make it interesting? What's the bet? If Anderson rises by even a single cent, I'll crawl out of here on my hands and knees. If it drops, you kneel and admit you're a worthless loser. Emma pauses, then nods. Fine, I'll take that bet. Remember your words. The market's opening now. Bell rings. It's open. Oh my God, Harrison Steel is crashing. This is a disaster. My $10 million dwindled to mere thousands. We lost everything. But that fool Emma isn't doing better. The moment's arrived. Computer screen updates. Congratulations, Miss Carter. Anderson Motors hit the limit up. Your stock multiplied tenfold, earning $30 million. This stock market fluctuation caught even me by surprise. Emma predicted it perfectly. Who would have thought she's actually a stock market whiz? Mom, you're amazing. Sandra, didn't you say your husband had insider information? I trusted you and invested my life savings, every last penny. Now look, I've lost everything. Why panic? She just got lucky during a rare market anomaly. Lousy Uber driver, don't get cocky. You just had dumb luck. Soon you'll be selling your daughter. We'll see about that. But shouldn't you honor your bet now? You swore you'd crawl out if Anderson Motors rose. Time to start crawling. We all heard it. Yeah, no backing out. Pay up. Start crawling. Honey, are we really going to crawl out? You crawl then. My husband's the Rockwell Corporation's New York branch manager. Who in this city would dare make me crawl? Sandra, your husband, sweetheart, we've lost all our money. What do we do now? Stay calm. $10 million is pocket change for my husband. Sandra stands defiantly. Think your money makes you superior? Dream on. Mike became my lapdog not just for money, but because my husband runs half of Manhattan. When he returns from headquarters tonight, I'll have you both kicked out of New York. You two are so bold talking like that because your cuckold husband's away. But FYI, Rockwell Corporation's annual review ends early today. He's returning tonight. How'd you know about the meeting? You're bluffing. Sandra, don't think you and Mike getting together gives you the right to assume others are as despicable as you, throwing around boy-toy remarks. Let them gloat for now. Soon enough, they'll get the news. Phone rings. Honey, where are you? I'm in New York City now. Sweetie, if your husband finds out about us, what'll we do? Don't celebrate too soon. This isn't over yet. Let's go. We're leaving. Bye-bye, naughty daddy. Emma, you made so much money today. I'll treat you to dinner. Let's celebrate. Gentlemen, don't let ladies pay. Order whatever you want. You said it yourself. I'm genuinely curious. How did you know Thompson would return early? And you seem to know so much about the Rockwell Corporation. Could you be from Winchester Holdings? How's that possible? How could I possibly be part of Winchester Holdings? Actually, I have some friends working there. They told me about it. More importantly, you can spot investment opportunities and predict stock market trends. Don't tell me you can see the future. That's impossible. I'm just lucky, that's all. You're making me more curious by the minute. Let's set that aside. Let's order first. Waiter, we're ready to order. What would you like? We'll have 3 New York strip steaks. I'll take mine medium rare. How about you? Waiter looks confused. Listen up, buddy. You want to mock me, don't you? If you want steak, go to high-end restaurants. We don't serve that here. This is a hot dog stand. What's with the attitude? My friend here was just joking. 10 beef hot dogs, 10 loaded fries, and 3 sodas. Thanks. Coming right up. Be ready in a minute. James looks uncomfortable. Such casual service. And the hygiene. All right, calm down now. Never tried street food before. First time for me. Strict upbringing. Parents warned about street food being unsanitary. We really come from different worlds. Honestly, I'm getting more curious about your background. Aren't we living together? Aren't we family? Exactly. Hot dogs are ready. Enjoy your meal. They eat and laugh together. Did you have fun today? What's so funny? I feel like we're exactly like a family. Dad, mom, and daughter. Stop talking nonsense. To be honest, if things could stay this way, it would be nice. You're just saying that. A divorced single mom like me. Who would want to be with me? What if I say I do? Text. Riverside Real Estate, the abandoned East Side Development Project, will be zoned for premium school, district housing. What's wrong? I need to visit Riverside Real Estate tomorrow. Riverside Real Estate? That's Mike Thompson's business empire, Sandra's territory. I'm sneaking behind Thompson's back to place you at Riverside Real Estate as my assistant. Stay sharp. Thompson controls everything in this city. If he finds out about us, we're both in serious trouble. Don't worry, baby. I'll be extremely careful. Besides, didn't Thompson entrust Riverside Real Estate to you? You're in charge here. After this property expo, I'll convince him to transfer me to a distant branch office, far from his watchful eyes. We'll finally be free. Emma enters. Why is this jinx here? Last time at the stock exchange, they got the upper hand. Now they dare come to us. Since they've come, they won't leave unscathed. Emma Carter, you walking disaster. Your big mouth cost me money last time. How dare you come to Riverside Real Estate? Once a guest enters, we're in the real estate business. I want to buy a property. Why shouldn't I be here? Buy property? As far as I know, Anderson Motors' stock plummeted right after you sold. Your money must be trapped in that crash. How can you afford a house? How do you know I didn't cash out before the price dropped? I know your type, good-for-nothing loser. Last time you bought Anderson out of pure luck. You couldn't have cashed out smartly. Today's Property Expo is for elite buyers only. If you can't pay, stop causing trouble or I'll throw you out. Mom, let's show them what we're made of. Bring it on. What good is your money? I call the shots here. Without my approval, you're getting nothing. Your husband returned to New York already. How dare you two flaunt this affair so brazenly? Aren't you afraid we'll expose your filthy relationship to him? Do you really think your cockroach words will make Thompson believe your lies? He won't trust us, but with this crowd here, if things get messy, would he believe then? Sandra whispers to her assistant. If chaos breaks out, Thompson will notice immediately. We need to handle them without causing a scene. You want property so bad. Show me exactly which unit you fancy. No compromises. I'll spike the price up. She'll leave empty-handed. I want that building, East Side Residences. That abandoned dump? Trash people deserve trash homes. Perfect match, losers and ruins. James observes carefully. Emma's choices always surprise me. Let's see what trick she pulls now. Since you're serious, I'll cut you a deal. $30 million for the lot. Assistant whispers. We agreed not to sell that property. Relax. That ruin's worth $20 million max. I marked it up by $10 million. She'll never resell it. We profit double, and her stock earnings go up in smoke. A perfect play, clean and efficient. You're ruthless. Deal at $30 million. Good. I didn't pressure you. Don't come crying later. If you don't trust me, let's sign the contract now. Phone rings. Got it. I'm on my way. Get the car ready. I need to go to the Property Expo immediately. Mr. Thompson, the expo venue is already being managed by Mrs. Thompson. Must you really go personally? We just received word that the Winchester Holdings heir is coming to Riverside Real Estate. I must greet him immediately. Understood. I'll prepare the car now. Contract signing scene. The contract is signed. This East Side complex is yours now. News alert pops up on someone's phone. Breaking news. School district adjustments announced. New York's East Side complex is now in a top-rated school zone. What? That worthless abandoned building for years actually made it into the elite school district? Impossible. That little idiot is absurdly lucky. Emma Carter, you always manage to pull surprises. Now, this dump's value will skyrocket multiple times over. Just a lucky break. Darling, we can't let this windfall go to that loser Emma. Obviously, East Side is off the market. This contract clearly states it's written in black and white. You can't just back out of the deal whenever you want. Remember this, Riverside Real Estate is my company. I decide what gets sold. If I say no deal, you're not walking out of here with that contract. Is there no rule of law here? Rule of law? I am the law. Let's go. Don't waste time with them. You're not going anywhere. Security, hand over the contract now, unless you want trouble. Mom, what should we do now? Riverside Real Estate is still part of the Rockwell Corporation. Breaking promises tarnishes Rockwell's reputation. Reputation? All I care about is what's in it for me. If there's no benefit, your precious reputation is worthless. Fine. So this is how Thompson trains his people, showing zero regard for corporate interests. How dare you? In all of New York, only the mayor gets to address Mr. Thompson by his first name. Who do you think you are calling him by name? Oh, really? So you think Thompson's influence lets you trample all over New York, acting like tyrants? Enough talk. I make the rules here. I do as I please. You kept boy, go play somewhere else. All right, I'll call Thompson right now. Let's see who really controls Riverside Real Estate. Who truly decides here? Some gold-digging playboy putting on airs? Go ahead, show me how you'll call the great Thompson. Door opens. What's everyone gathered here for? Honey, what brings you here? Leave this place to me. Don't you trust me? Today, Winchester Holdings has important visitors arriving. This is the first time Winchester executives visit Riverside Real Estate. I must greet them personally. James thinks to himself, the company has people coming. I should keep a low profile. I see how it is. Honey, these are the troublemakers causing chaos at the property expo. They pretended to know you and threatened to call you. What are you people doing here? Why are you causing trouble at Riverside Real Estate? So you don't know Thompson personally? Why bluff about calling him? If I hadn't said that, they'd have taken our contract and thrown us out. What are you whispering about? I asked you what you're really doing here. Let me ask you, in standard home buying procedures, does signing the contract finalize the transaction? Exactly. We bought the property, signed the contracts, and paid in full. Now they're reneging, trying to take back the contract. Whose fault is this? Honey, don't listen to them. This woman is Mr. Carter's ex-wife. She's just a lowly rideshare driver who flirts around all day. The man with her is her kept man. Mr. Carter finally kicked her out, and who knew she'd make trouble here? Exactly. Director Thompson is right. And this little brat, who knows which man she spawned with? Now they're making false claims, baseless accusations, trying to extort money. Outrageous. How dare you cause trouble in my territory? Thompson, throw them out. Wait, who's really keeping a lover? Take a look at this first. James shows Thompson photos on his phone. Thompson's face turns red with rage. You too. Take Sandra and Mike Carter into custody immediately. Darling, you've got the wrong person. I haven't done anything wrong. Look at what this is. Honey, they're framing me. Don't believe a word they say. Director Thompson, Sandra's doing. She promised me that if I kept her satisfied, she'd give me everything I wanted. Mike Carter, you ungrateful wretch. I gave you food, clothes, brought you into Riverside Real Estate, and this is how you repay me. Director Thompson, you heard everything. It was all her idea. Please spare me. Drag him out. I won't tolerate another word. Yes, sir. I let you spend money freely, gave you property, bought you Manhattan's largest penthouse, even entrusted you with managing Riverside Real Estate. How dare you betray me, Sandra? Darling, I was wrong. I've failed you. I beg you, please remember our decades of marriage. Forgive me, please. You dare mention our marriage? After all these years together, you kept a boy toy? After all our years together, you dared to betray me? Take her away. Lock her up. Later, I'll deal with you properly. I'll make sure you learn what happens when you mock Thompson. Take them away. Forgive me. I'm begging you. Please forgive me. After they're removed. You're unbelievable. Where did you get these photos? Took them secretly at the stock exchange. Never thought they'd come in handy so soon. You really outdid yourself. Rest assured, we're just here to buy property. Today's incident, we'll pretend nothing ever happened. As for the photos, if you want them, I can send them to you as a keepsake. If you don't, I'll delete everything. Mr. James Winchester. Thompson's eyes widen. Mr. Winchester, I apologize for my earlier rudeness. The East Side development being zoned as a school district has been reported to me. What? Trying to renege too? No. The purchase contract you signed with us remains fully valid. But perhaps I could seize this convenient opportunity to purchase East Side development from you at double price. Double? Mr. Thompson, you're not being sincere. East Side has been zoned as premium school district property. The price has quintupled at least. Didn't expect you to be so well informed. You're right, East Side was an abandoned project. After taking over, I need to renovate everything, hire staff and sales teams, which costs a fortune. I can only offer triple the price. Minimum $100 million. Mom, how many zeros are in $100 million? So many zeros. Deal. Who won't deliver? Enough already. Director Thompson, let them take advantage. The Winchester heir is arriving soon. We must settle this fast to avoid complications. James tenses. Michael Winchester is coming to New York. What's wrong? Nothing. Let's go first. Phone call. Young master, what brings you to New York City? Is there something you need me to take care of? I need you to find someone. Eliminate him. Rest assured, young master, let alone one person, even 10 people. With my influence as Thompson in New York, I can make him disappear without a trace. Really? Do you even know who I'm talking about, and you're so quick to agree? No matter who it is, with just a word from you, I guarantee he'll disappear. Good. I need you to eliminate my younger brother. Who? The second young master. What's wrong? Scared. Although I'm currently the acting CEO of Winchester Holdings, there are some old folks among the shareholders who think James Winchester is the rightful heir. If you help me get rid of him, those old folks will have nothing to say, and I can rightfully inherit Winchester Holdings. When that happens, you'll be an elder statesman of the company. I've received information. James Winchester is currently in New York City. At next week's Winchester Holdings shareholders meeting, a new CEO will be elected. He'll definitely rush back to Chicago to run for the position. You need to, before he returns to Chicago, eliminate him. Yes, sir. Assistant hands over a photo. He's Winchester's second young master, the heir to Winchester Holdings, James Winchester. Mr. Thompson, are we really targeting James Winchester? You think we have any way out? Understood. I'll take men to eliminate him. Come back. Trying to rush my death? Find James Winchester's driver. Bribe him at any cost. Have the driver ambush him on the way back to Chicago. Take him out. After it's done, silence the driver. This way we'll leave no trace. Brilliant. Only you could plan this, Mr. Thompson. Enough talk. Get it done. Yes, sir. By the way, Mr. Thompson, about Mrs. Thompson and her lover, how should we handle them? Beat them severely and throw them out. I never want to see them again. Understood. Sandra and Mike are thrown onto the street. Please, plead with Mr. Thompson for me. This was Emma Carter and that gigolo's scheme. I'm innocent. Gigolo? That's Winchester Holdings' second heir, James Winchester. Would such a man frame you? Naive fool. Who knew that gigolo was James Winchester? Well, he'll have no survival chances in New York now. Not necessarily. If he weren't James Winchester, we'd be helpless. But the Winchester heirs, Michael Winchester and James Winchester, are competing for the inheritance. Competing? What if we exposed James's affair with a married woman to his brother? Michael would crush him with this scandal. This way, we'll let them destroy each other. Brilliant scheme. Let's go. We're going to Winchester Holdings to meet Michael Winchester. We have no money for transportation. We'll crawl there if needed. Fine. Emma Carter and James Winchester ruined my life. I'll make them pay. I need to go back to Chicago to handle some matters. It might take a few days. When will you be back? 3 to 5 days if quick, half a year if slow, or maybe never come back. I don't know either. What are you going to do? Emma takes off a bracelet. Our hometown tradition says wearing this keeps you safe. Don't worry. If all goes well, I'll come get you both. Okay. Lily and I will wait for you. Lily, listen to your mom carefully. When Uncle finishes his work, he'll bring you treats. Okay. I'll obey Mommy. Uncle James, come back soon. We'll both miss you. The luggage is packed. If we don't leave now, we'll miss the flight. I'll head out first. Emma watches him leave. Emma Carter, what right do you have to want him to stay? You don't even know who he really is. Mommy, is Uncle James not coming back? What if I miss him? What should I do? Mommy doesn't know either. But if you miss Uncle James, we can visit him in Chicago. Let's go home, sweetie. Emma receives another text from the future. Text. James Winchester's driver will kill him. Save him quickly. James is in danger. We need to save Uncle James. Let's go. Emma drives frantically. Wait for me. I'll come back for you both. I promise. Car swerves dangerously. Watch out. James Winchester, get out of the car. Emma crashes her car into the driver's vehicle. Thank you. What's happening? This driver is trying to kill you. Behind you, be careful. After the rescue. Are you okay? Thank goodness. Emma, you saved me again. Mom, Uncle James, how long will you keep hugging? What? You're the heir to Winchester Holdings. Please sit down first. How do you expect me to stay seated after this news? Although I'm the heir of Winchester Holdings, I'm not the only one. My older brother, father's adopted son, Michael Winchester, bribed shareholders to force me out and keeps sending assassins after me, trying to eliminate me. Your situation sounds extremely tough. This feels like a soap opera. I'm returning to Chicago to reclaim Winchester Holdings that my father painstakingly built from Michael's grasp. But won't that be dangerous? James takes Emma's hands. Will you marry me? What? Let's get married. I want us to get our marriage license. After registration, you and Lily will officially become my wife and daughter, legally joining the Winchester family. That way, my mother can rest assured that you're protected, and I'll be better positioned to keep you both safe. I want to protect the 3 most important women in my life. I know this seems sudden, but after all this time we've spent together, I can't let you go. And Lily, of course. Emma is silent. Let's try this for 1 year. During this year, I'll prove my sincerity and commitment to you both. After a year, if you still wish, we can divorce immediately. I'll then provide financial support so you and Lily can live comfortably forever. Emma smiles. Why are you smiling? I feel like we already feel like a real family. Papa, Mama, and baby girl. Mama, Lily wants Uncle James to be our new daddy. Okay, I promise. But I don't want your money. You were there for me and Lily at our lowest point and gave us a home. Lily adores you. Is that true? How about you? Their eyes meet. Let's get our marriage license now before the office closes. The sun's about to set. Awesome. I have a new daddy. Marriage license obtained. Emma, I'm sorry for doing this to you. No fancy wedding ceremony. It's okay. As long as we're together as a family, that's enough for me. When things settle down, I'll definitely make it up to both of you properly. Later, Emma sees Sandra and Mike outside. What are you doing here? Emma, I'm sorry for doing this to you. She watches them walk away. Goodbye. Lily, what are you building? It's a phone that can send messages to people in the past. Lily, who do you want to send a message to? I want to send a message to Grandpa in the past. Tell him that Michael is a bad guy. And I also want to send a message to Mom in the past. Tell her not to be with Bad Dad. I also want to send many, many messages to uncles and aunties. Tell them that the days will get better. Not yet. One last thing to handle. Bad news, Mr. Thompson. Something terrible happened. What's with all the panic? The driver messed up. Where's that useless driver? The police arrested him. If he confesses that I ordered him to harm young Master Winchester, the Winchester family will never let me go. Arrange things immediately. Make sure he can't say anything. Yes, sir. Door opens. Too late. James Winchester. Young Master Winchester. What brings you here? I didn't recognize you last time. I sincerely apologize. Sandra appears. That's Sandra. I've already fired her. Don't give me that. Get out. Didn't you hear the young master? Get out of here now. Yes. Thompson, how dare you try to have me killed? Does the Winchester family seem so insignificant to you? Young master, I'm innocent. Innocent? It was all Thompson who made me do it. He and Michael Winchester wanted to kill you so Michael could smoothly inherit Winchester Holdings. James turns cold. What else do you have to say? Everything you have now, it's all thanks to the Winchester family. Just the fact you hired a killer is enough to put you away for years. Young master, please have mercy. I have an 80-year-old mother to support and a 10-year-old in school. If I go to jail, what will become of them? I'd like to let you go. It's not impossible. Thompson looks up hopefully. In a week, we'll have the Winchester Corporation board meeting. I want you to testify in person that you were ordered by Michael Winchester to have me assassinated. You better think carefully right now. Michael has only used the company's interests to gain the support of some shareholders, and that's how he became the current acting president. Winchester Corporation, at the end of the day, belongs to the Winchester family. If his plot to murder the heir is revealed to the public, not only will the shareholders not be on his side, but my mother won't let him off either. Thompson nods frantically. I promise. I'll testify against Michael. With Thompson's help, we can definitely take down Michael Winchester. James nods. Following your plan, if Mrs. Winchester steps forward, it'll greatly help you reclaim the Winchester family inheritance. Why haven't you told her? James's expression becomes serious. After we return home, never mention Michael to my mother. She's always treated him like her own son. If she learns the truth, it'll crush her. All right, let's go. Mother must be waiting eagerly to meet you all. Hurry up, everyone. James will be home soon. We must finish preparing the rooms before he arrives. Yes, ma'am. Mrs. Winchester, the young Mrs. S. room is all set up. Nanny Roberts. Did you put the toys from Paris in her room? Don't worry, ma'am. They're already arranged beautifully. No time to waste. Check on the kitchen staff. My son, daughter-in-law, and precious granddaughter will be here any minute. Understood. I'll go now. Nanny Roberts smiles to herself. Since the master passed away, Mrs. Winchester hasn't been this joyful in years. The young master vanished for months, now suddenly announcing his return today with a wife and daughter. How could she not rejoice? Car pulls up. The young master is back. Mother, I'm home. Your son has returned. Mrs. Winchester embraces James. You're finally home. You're finally home. Mother, let me introduce you. This is Emma. You must be Emma. Hello, Mrs. Winchester. I'm James's wife. My name is Emma Carter. Emma nudges Lily. This is my daughter, Lily. Good. How wonderful. Such a lovely appearance. Graceful yet modest. Such grace and poise. Perfect for our Winchester family. Hello, Grandma. Mrs. Winchester beams. Sweetheart, hearing you call me Grandma. You've truly warmed my heart. She removes a jade bracelet. This jade bracelet was given to me by James's grandmother many years ago. Now I pass it to you. Mrs. Winchester, I can't accept this. It's too valuable. It's not really an expensive gift. To be honest with you, this jade bracelet is actually fake. Back when James's grandfather was selling goods at flea markets, he bought this replica for Grandma. Grandma wanted to keep passing it down to remind the Winchester family never to forget our roots. Please take it. Emma looks at James, who nods encouragingly. If you refuse, my mother might lose sleep. Well, I'll accept it then. Thank you, Mrs. Winchester. Slow clapping from the doorway. What a heartwarming scene. Michael Winchester enters. James, why didn't you tell me about your return? I could have sent someone to pick you up. I wouldn't want to burden you, brother. Michael, perfect timing. Today we're having a family reunion. Please sit. I'll go check the kitchen, see how dinner's coming along. Mrs. Winchester leaves. Michael approaches. This must be my sister-in-law and niece. James, why haven't I heard you were married and that you have a daughter this old? Brother, there's much you don't know. Michael smirks. Sister-in-law, I'm curious. What did you do before? How did you meet my brother? I was a rideshare driver. James took my car once, and that's how we met. Michael laughs. The Winchester family's young madam used to drive for rideshares? A Winchester heir riding in a common cab? How amusing. James stands. James, now that you have a family, you should focus on spending time with them. Leave other matters alone. I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint, but I've returned to resume leadership of Winchester Holdings. What? You're going back to work at Winchester Holdings. It's not just me. Emma will be my assistant. She'll come back to work with me. James Winchester, you need to make it clear now. The president of Winchester Holdings has the surname Winchester, but it's Michael Winchester. You'll only embarrass yourself when you go back. James steps closer. Michael Winchester, if it wasn't for Dad pulling you from that snowstorm, saving you from freezing to death, now you still want to steal Dad's hard-earned Winchester Holdings for yourself. Are you still human? I'm not human. Yes, the old man picked me up, raised me, paid for my education. But so what? I worked tirelessly for the entire Winchester Holdings for over a decade. Just because I'm not named Winchester by blood, I have no inheritance qualification. You're not eligible to inherit because your mind is corrupt. You've been embezzling to pay off your gambling debts. If Dad hadn't helped you hide it, you'd have been kicked out of Winchester Holdings. I took some money from the company to pay off gambling debts. What is it? If he took me as family, he should have given me the money willingly. Let me gamble. You're hopeless. Let me tell you this time I'll reclaim what's mine from Winchester Holdings. We'll see about that. Michael leans in menacingly. You'll witness how Winchester Holdings falls under new management and comes to bear my surname, Michael. I'm afraid you won't live to see that day. Mrs. Winchester returns. Why are you all standing there? Dinner's ready. Come on, let's all eat together. Lily, sweetie, Grandma will take you for treats. Mom, Brother said he's tied up with work and can't join us for dinner. Exactly. I have business to attend to later. Michael, what terrible timing. Company business again. Indeed. The company can't survive a single day without me. Mrs. Winchester sighs. Michael, after your father passed, I never interfered with the family business. When James was away these past months, you bore all the burden. Now that James is finally back, you can finally get some proper rest. Fine. I'll be waiting at the company for him. Lily, come on, have more vegetables. Grandma, stop serving me. If you keep piling food on me, my stomach will burst. Mrs. Winchester laughs. Lily, sleep with Grandma tonight. Let your parents share a room. Emma and James exchange glances. Oh, Grandma, I've prepared lots of toys for you. Let's go play together later. Okay. Awkward silence. To avoid Mom's suspicion, we'll need to live together temporarily. Got it. James picks up his towel. I'll shower first. Emma sits nervously on the bed, heart racing. What's wrong with me? You're not a little girl anymore. Why is your heart racing like this? She touches her chest. What do I do? My heart feels like it's going to leap out. Bathroom door opens. I'm done with the shower. Your turn. All right. Emma showers quickly and comes out. James is arranging pillows on the floor. What are you doing? Making my bed. I'll sleep on the floor tonight. Emma looks disappointed but says nothing. We have a tough battle ahead tomorrow. Get some rest. Okay, good night. Conference room, filled with shareholders. Everyone, let me cut to the chase and be direct with you all. I've returned to Chicago this time to inherit Winchester Holdings and reclaim the Winchester family's assets. Murmurs throughout the room. You still remember you're part of the Winchester family? You abandoned the company without a word. Vanished for months. I think you never took the company seriously in the first place. Exactly. All this time, it's been Michael keeping the company afloat. In my opinion, Michael is more qualified to inherit Winchester Corporation. An older shareholder stands. Michael Winchester is still a Michael by blood, not a Winchester. While Winchester Corp belongs to the Winchester family, James' inheriting is beyond dispute. Michael was merely acting as caretaker during James's absence. Now that James is back, he should reclaim his position. Another shareholder objects. James Winchester neglected his duties, disappearing for months, causing the corporation to lose major contracts, costing us billions. How dare he show his face here for this power grab? Exactly. Our families suffered heavy losses too. If you want to return, compensate the corporation and our family's losses. Chorus of agreement. Hear, hear. Absolutely. James stands calmly. The Winchesters never embezzled from the corporation. How could I repay billions in losses? If you can't pay, leave the corporation. Michael smirks from his seat. Even with all my savings combined, it's a drop in the bucket. What should we do? Emma whispers. In 2 days, Riverside County will become a development zone. Land prices will double at minimum. Are you telling the truth? Is the info reliable? Do you trust me? I trust you. James addresses the room. If Riverside County's designated a development zone, land prices will quintuple at least. The company's losses and your personal losses, I'll cover them all. Shocked silence. James Winchester, as far as I know, even if the Winchester family liquidates everything, we can't raise $10 billion. You claim you'll personally cover this $10 billion gap? Do you take us for complete fools? Exactly. If you actually have the money, show it to us now. Prove it right here. If you're just mocking us and wasting our time, don't blame me later for cutting all ties with you. Mrs. Winchester stands. James, don't overpromise. James looks at Emma, who nods encouragingly. Uncles, rest assured. Follow my instructions precisely. We'll not only recover losses, but also repay everyone's deficits and make substantial profits. Michael laughs mockingly. James Winchester, you're utterly incompetent. You understand nothing about economic trends in the current climate. Keeping the company stable is already an achievement. Expecting profits now is laughable. James Winchester, I'm genuinely curious. What's your grand solution? My plan is to pull all corporate liquid assets immediately and mass buy land in Riverside County. Gasps fill the room. James Winchester, have you gone mad? Riverside County is just a backwater fishing village. Buying land there, planning to turn us into fishermen. Start fishing instead. He's clearly toying with us. This plan is nonsense. James Winchester, you've returned specifically to create problems for us. James remains calm. Give me 2 days. Follow my strategy exactly, and in 2 days I'll prove I'm right. An older shareholder considers. Fine, we'll do it your way, but sign a binding contract. If this investment fails, you'll resign from all company positions and forfeit Winchester inheritance. No problem. James signs without hesitation. Meeting adjourned. Do you really trust me that much? Even risking your own future and the fate of the entire Winchester holdings? Emma smiles. When you agreed to come back to Chicago with me, you were putting yourself and Lily's future all on the line for me. Since I chose to trust you, I naturally offer you unconditional trust. Do you truly believe that? Enough. Now we'll just wait for good news. James takes her hand. By the way, it's my mother's birthday in 2 days. Come help me pick a gift for her. Bring Lily along. Let's have some fun too. All right, let's go. Lily runs excitedly. So many fun things. Lily, let's get Grandma's gift first, then we'll play. Okay. They browse through stores. How beautiful. Lily reaches for an expensive dress display. What are you doing? A saleswoman roughly pulls Lily away. Where did this brat come from? Do you know how expensive this dress is? Lily falls. Lily is not a stray child. Lily has parents. Shoo, shoo. Stay away from our store. Don't get our shop's clothes dirty. Lily washed her hands. She's not dirty. Go away. I don't have time to waste on you. The saleswoman grabs Lily's arm roughly. You little troublemaker. You're not leaving today. Emma and James are in another section. This one's nice. Your mother will love it. All right, we'll take this. Wrap it up for me. Suddenly, Emma's face goes pale. Lily, Lily. They rush through the mall. Lily, Lily, Lily. Emma bursts into the boutique. Let go of my daughter. She pulls Lily away. It's okay, Lily. Mommy's here now. Mom. The saleswoman sneers. So you're the brat's mother. Perfect timing. This wild kid ruined clothes in our store. If you don't pay today, neither of you leaves. Over a single piece of clothing. You treat my daughter like this? Mom, the lady pulled me hard. That's why I fell and knocked over the mannequin. Oh, you little liar. Messing up and blaming others? You call yourself a mother? What a failure. Raised a daughter with 0 manners. Slap. Emma slaps the saleswoman. This slap is for my daughter. One more word and you'll regret it. A man in a suit approaches. What's all the commotion? Manager, manager. This uncouth woman and her brat trashed our store, ruined our clothes, and she even hit me. The manager looks Emma up and down dismissively. How dare you lay hands on my staff? You're dead meat. She started hitting my daughter first and was extremely rude to us. Slapping her was already lenient. I showed mercy. Manager, look. She's still acting arrogant. You need to take my side. Teach this woman a lesson. If my staff hit your daughter, she must have good reason. Apologize for hitting my employee, then pay $100,000 compensation, or you're not leaving here. This is daylight robbery. Lily, let's go. Ignore him. The manager blocks the door. Attack people and run away? You think I'm a pushover? Let go. I won't waste time with you. Apologize and pay up or stay right there. James enters. What's going on here? The manager pushes James. Who are you? Another. James catches his hand and twists it. Ah. Manager, are you okay? A little boy runs in. Who dared hit my daddy? They bullied me and Mommy. Lily's scared. Don't be afraid, Lily. Daddy's here. No one will hurt you now. James turns to Emma. What about you? Are you hurt? So you're the brat's dad? You dare hit me? I'll take down your whole family together. A commanding voice booms. Stop. Director Harrison enters, the mall's owner. Director Harrison, what brings you here? The manager smiles. He must have heard the news, coming to help us out. Director Harrison, they started it. Why? Slap. Harrison slaps the manager. Shut your filthy mouth. Director Harrison, they started it. Why are you hitting me? I told you to shut up. Harrison turns to James and bows deeply. Second young Master Winchester, my apologies for this lapse. Rest assured, they'll be severely punished. You'll get justice. I brought my family here for fun today. Don't ruin our mood. I expect your resolution. Understood immediately. Harrison turns to the manager. You've messed up badly. You realize that. Director Harrison, they're just, why fear them so much? Pack your things and leave. You're fired. Director Harrison, who are they? Second young Master Winchester. James Winchester. Winchester Corporation heir. The manager's face goes white. Lily, it's my fault. I didn't take good care of you. Do you blame me? It's not your fault, Daddy. I wandered off on my own and ran into those bad people. You're such a good girl. How about I get you some juice? Yay. I want the one with strawberries. Let's go. Emma sits quietly, lost in thought. What's on your mind? Just days ago, Lily and I were homeless, sleeping in the car. Now we're in this mansion, shopping safely in luxury malls. It feels like a dream. She looks at James. Thank you. James takes her hand. Coming back to Chicago might bring fortune or disaster. If I fail to reclaim Winchester Holdings' inheritance, Michael won't spare me. When that happens, take Lily and get as far away as possible. We're family now. No matter what happens, we face it together. Lily and I will always be by your side. Shareholders gather anxiously. James Winchester, the 2 days are up. Time to fulfill your promise. The company gave you a chance, followed your advice, invested all liquid assets into purchasing land in Riverside County. Now there's zero progress. I told you we shouldn't trust him. Riverside County is worthless land. Now, look, our massive land grab in Riverside County backfired. We're stuck with it. The company's cash flow is completely tied up. Operations will collapse soon. Mrs. Winchester stands. James, we all trusted you. Used company funds to buy that Riverside County land. How could this go wrong? Wait for the right timing. Patience will pay off. Michael laughs. James Winchester, stop stalling for time. You're clueless about business. No business sense whatsoever. You thought buying random land would make us rich? If that worked, poverty wouldn't exist. Your bad judgment is one thing, but now you've dragged the company down. James Winchester, you should just stick to playing house with your women. James Winchester, silence won't save you. This won't blow over. The signed contract is clear. Honor your commitment. Renounce inheritance rights and leave Winchester Holdings. Exactly. Winchester Holdings needs no incompetent leaders. Resign your position and get out. James Winchester, not only must you leave the company, you're personally liable for all investment losses. Account for every cent. The company won't clean up your mess. Emma stands. Enough. That's enough. You bunch of opportunists, chasing benefits. You all swarmed in to grab easy profits. Now that the company's in trouble, you're all quick to pin the blame on James. Have you no shame at all? A shareholder scoffs. Stop your holier-than-thou act. You talk as if you're so virtuous. A ride-sharing driver like you clinging to James just to milk benefits from his status. I don't take advantage like you profit-hungry folks. You bottom feeders only see dollar signs. When James is drowned in debt, you'll be the first to bail. If that day comes, I'll stand by him through it all. Laughter fills the room. You're delusional. What can you possibly offer? Michael stands triumphantly. James, I sign the pledge. If any losses occur to the company, I'll take full responsibility. My family won't be involved. An assistant rushes in. Wait a bit longer. Michael smirks. Don't celebrate too soon. There's still half an hour left. The game isn't over yet. 30 minutes. Even with 6 months, you can't change your fate. James Winchester is being kicked out of Winchester Holdings. He turns to security. Security. James accepts the outcome. Effective immediately, he's stripped of all positions at Winchester Holdings. Remove these troublemakers from the premises. I'd like to see them try. Michael steps forward. I'm now in charge of Winchester Holdings operations. You want to be unemployed? Dare to touch. An assistant bursts in with a tablet. Look at this. The prices are actually rising. Everyone crowds around. Riverside County's been designated as a development zone. Land values quintupled. He actually hit the jackpot. The company invested $6 billion to purchase land in Riverside County. In 2 days, it quintupled in value, netting a profit of $24 billion. $24 billion. That's more than the company's total profits over the past 2 years combined. This isn't just about profits. Winchester Holdings now holds substantial development zone land. When this news breaks, the company's stock prices will skyrocket. Had I known, I would have invested everything in Riverside County's land. What a missed opportunity to make a fortune. A shareholder approaches James. James Winchester, how did you know Riverside would become a development zone? James puts his arm around Emma. Listening to my wife never fails me. He addresses the room. Gentlemen, it's clear that I've won this wager. Therefore, my succession as Winchester Holdings heir should face no objections. James is naturally the late chairman's true heir. He deserves to lead Winchester Holdings. Exactly. His visionary decisions turned a simple investment into massive profits for the entire company. Regarding capability, he's fully qualified. Michael claps slowly. James Winchester, you've won this round. I acknowledge your right to assume leadership of Winchester Holdings. But according to procedure, to formally take over as president, you must pass the upcoming shareholder meeting in 3 days. We must stick to the rules. Yes, procedures are essential. They won't give up so easily. Don't worry. I have everything under control. James addresses everyone. Good. This investment is just the first step to elevate our company's status. In 3 days, I'll officially lead Winchester Holdings and guide everyone toward a brighter future. Michael throws a glass against the wall. How did James Winchester reclaim Winchester Holdings' inheritance? How did he know about Riverside County's development zone plans? Assistant reads from notes. Riverside County will be designated as a development zone. Land prices will double. Michael pauses. Could it be that woman by his side? Knock on door. Mr. Winchester, someone outside wants to see you. Not available. See no one. He wants to discuss James Winchester and Emma Carter's matters. Michael's eyes light up. James Winchester and Emma Carter? Let them in. Sandra and Mike enter disheveled. Candles lit on a cake. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Grandma. Happy birthday to you. Mrs. Winchester closes her eyes. Grandma, make a wish quickly. All right. In the days to come, I wish our family will stay healthy and keep safe always. Applause. Mom, this is from Emma. She picked it with care. Do you like it? Love it. I really like it. Anything for my daughter-in-law is precious to me. And Grandma, I have a gift too. This is for you. Lily has a present too? Show it to me quickly. Lily hands over a drawing. Grandma, I drew a family portrait for you. Happy birthday, Grandma. Mrs. Winchester's eyes well up. You drew this beautifully. This is my favorite gift. She calls out, Nanny Roberts, come take this painting and hang it by my bed right away. Yes, madam. Thank you, sweetheart. James approaches Emma. I have a gift for you too. For me? Our wedding was rushed. We didn't even buy a wedding ring. This ring was custom-made just for you. It's engraved with your name. He opens the box. Let me put it on for you. Emma extends her hand, tears in her eyes. Mrs. Winchester watches the scene. James, your father had two final wishes, you starting a family and you inheriting Winchester Holdings. Now, both wishes are finally coming true. Mom, don't worry. At tomorrow's shareholder meeting, I'll surely succeed in inheriting Winchester Holdings. What you're saying is all true. Yes, every word is true. Emma Carter is absolutely not James Winchester's wife. Exactly. I can testify to that. Emma is my ex-wife, and that little girl is ours from when we were married. The divorce certificate is still with me. Michael smiles darkly. Interesting. James Winchester found a married woman to cover up the truth. Then I'll make him taste complete defeat at tomorrow's shareholders' meeting. Conference room packed. Mr. Winchester, did Michael actually say what our next move should be? Are we just going to watch James Winchester take over the CEO position? I don't know either. But no matter what, we can't let James take power so easily. Last time we followed James's advice on buying land in Riverside County, we made huge profits. I didn't buy much, but earned decent returns. From now on, with James steering the corporation's direction, we're in safe hands. Absolutely right. Another shareholder whispers. Looks like there's drama ahead today. You said it. This Michael Winchester has wanted to take over Winchester Holdings for years. He won't easily allow James to rise. Michael enters with his assistants. Mr. Winchester, it seems the tide is against us. Michael smirks. Don't worry. Haven't we got our trump card? How's the plan I asked you to prepare? All set, Mr. Winchester. They're waiting outside. Good. Bring them in when I give the signal. James arrives with Emma. Young Master Winchester is here. James and Emma enter. Michael approaches. James, last time I thought you'd improved, but you're still pathetic, climbing the ladder through women's help. James doesn't rise to the bait. A husband and wife are one. I respect my wife's decisions. Is that wrong? Emma speaks up. As James's wife, should I help him or you? Michael laughs. You won't turn this around. I'll make you and the Winchesters disappear forever. Michael Winchester, James's father once saved you in that heavy snowstorm, saved you from freezing to death. Later, he funded your education, treated you like his own son. And now you want to take over James's father's Winchester Holdings that he built from scratch? You're worse than an animal. Murmurs of agreement. This Michael Winchester is awful. He's biting the hand that feeds him. I support James Winchester as the CEO of Winchester Holdings. Michael's expression darkens. What do you know? You have to be cruel to be a leader. It's called being a wolf, ruthless enough. That's how you manage subordinates. He turns away. I blame him for being blind. I just took some money from the company to pay off my gambling debts, and he treated me like a thief. Then I made up my mind, no matter what it takes, I will take all of the Winchester family's assets and Winchester holdings and put it in my own pocket. What's yours will always be yours. You can't force what isn't. Michael, you are wicked. You are not qualified to inherit Winchester holdings. So what? Right now in Winchester holdings, everyone inside and out is my man. Do you think James Winchester will be able to smoothly inherit the company? James stands. As long as I'm the new CEO of Winchester Holdings, I'll have a way to make these people you've trained work for me. You won't get the chance. Michael addresses the shareholders. Everyone, I recently received information that will greatly impact Winchester Holdings. It's safe to say it's a disgusting scandal. He pauses dramatically. I bet you're all curious why the long-lost second son of the Winchester family has suddenly returned with his wife and such a big daughter. The truth is, the Winchester family's second son, James Winchester, in order to compete for Winchester Holdings' inheritance, faked a marriage with a married woman. Gasps fill the room. James Winchester, you say I'm unqualified to inherit Winchester Holdings, but you colluded with outsiders, had a sham marriage, and deceived everyone here. You're even less qualified. What? James Winchester dallied with a married woman behind her husband's back. Your marriage is a fraud. This is a total disgrace. If this gets out, Winchester Holdings will be the laughingstock of the industry. Mrs. Winchester stands. James, is he telling the truth? This drama is getting juicy. James Winchester, care to explain yourself? Emma speaks firmly. Everything I said is backed by evidence. James and I are legally married. None of you can change that fact. Michael laughs. Emma's feeling guilty. James Winchester, if these scandals are true, the company will expel you. If you're innocent, James, prove it to everyone. We'll hear you out. James Winchester, if you refuse to address this matter, we'll take it as admission. Your actions have tarnished the company's reputation. You should be stripped of inheritance rights. Exactly. We won't tolerate someone so morally corrupt leading Winchester Holdings. Am I right? Absolutely. Indeed. James stands calmly. I wanted to keep family matters private, but you forced me to prove my marriage to Emma is legitimate. Fine. He holds up documents. This is the proof, our marriage certificate. Silence. Seriously? You actually went and got married. Mrs. Winchester smiles with relief. I told you. James wouldn't joke about something this important. What's going on? Michael sneers. Mike and Sandra told me they were in a sham marriage. Impossible. James Winchester must be scheming. 2 marriage certificates prove nothing. With enough money, you can get anything in no time. James remains calm. Don't think those certificates protect you. I have concrete proof exposing your marriage scam to seize Winchester Holdings. He signals to his assistant. James Winchester, if this is a conspiracy, we won't tolerate your deception in this boardroom. Enter. Doors open. Sandra and Mike enter, looking disheveled. Who are these people? They look homeless. Why are they here? Michael smiles. Relax. Let them stay. Michael Winchester. Why bring vagrants to a shareholders' meeting? Michael addresses the room. Uncles and elders, they're not ordinary vagrants. Especially her. Introduce yourselves. Mike steps forward. I'm Emma Carter's ex-husband, Mrs. James Winchester's ex-husband. Shocked murmurs throughout the room. What's happening? How can this be? This is outrageous. Sandra steps forward. I'm Emma's ex-husband. I can testify. Emma and Winchester Holdings' second son are scheming to seize the corporation's inheritance rights. Their marriage is fake. To silence me about this, They threatened to break my legs. Mike nods frantically. I have evidence, too. James Winchester uses his status as Winchester Corp's heir to bully people in New York. Him and that woman abuse their power, oppressing the weak. They even scammed me out of over $10 million. Emma stands. You're full of lies. No proof at all. How can anyone trust your made-up stories? Don't believe me? Check civil registry records. Our marriage and divorce are officially documented. Plus, we have a 5-year-old daughter together, our child. The room erupts. James Winchester, you snake. You almost fooled me. James, how could you be this stupid? Unbelievable. A Winchester Corp heir resorting to such despicable tricks. Rich people's power games are too twisted to follow. Emma shouts over the noise. They're lying. Mike abandoned us to chase Sandra's money. Left me drowning in debt. How dare you slander us? Every word is true. We're telling the truth. The evidence against James is irrefutable. Michael stands triumphantly. James, you've outdone yourself. To secure the inheritance, you married a divorcee with baggage. Do you think the board are fools? James steps forward menacingly. Michael Winchester, one more insult to Emma and you're finished. I married Emma because I want to spend my life with her. I never used her as a tool for a power grab. Michael claps, mockingly. Brilliant performance. Almost moved me there. James, you lied to the elders, had an affair with a married woman, schemed to seize power. A morally corrupt person like you has no right to inherit Winchester Holdings. Exactly. We won't tolerate such people taking over Winchester Holdings, making us a laughingstock. Here's what we'll do. They should both be thrown out. Spare us the disgrace. Emma stands beside James. Winchester Holdings was founded by James's father. He's the rightful heir to Winchester Holdings. What right do you have to expel us? A shareholder shakes his head. James, with this scandal, we can't even help you if we wanted to. Michael smirks. James, look around. No one here supports you. You're like rats in daylight that everyone wants gone. Emma takes James's hand. James, I dragged you into this. Don't say that. We're family now. We face everything together. Michael signals security. James, will you leave on your own, or shall I call security? They're not leaving. Everyone turns to the entrance. Mrs. Winchester enters, walking with dignity. Mrs. Winchester is here. Whispers fill the room. She swore to stay out of family affairs. Exactly. Why is she breaking that vow by coming here today? Mrs. Winchester walks directly to Emma and James. Michael approaches. Godmother, you promised me to stay out of company matters. Why break that vow by coming here today? Mrs. Winchester looks at him coldly. I'm not here for the company, but to protect my daughter-in-law from being bullied. She turns to the shareholders. You've chosen Winchester Holdings' successor candidate. I'm not involved. But I overheard people saying that my son and daughter-in-law are only scheming to claim Winchester Holdings' inheritance rights. I won't stand for this slander. A shareholder stands. But Mrs. Winchester, your daughter-in-law, is legally married elsewhere. Her child isn't even your son's biological offspring. Mrs. Winchester nods calmly. Well, since the day she entered our family, I've known everything. I knew from the start how she was deceived and abandoned by Mike and Sandra. She's endured great hardships, but that marriage ended. She looks at Emma warmly. I can see clearly my son and his wife share a genuine mutual affection. I've witnessed firsthand how this mother and child have treated this old lady with utmost kindness. As for me, I've grown truly fond of my daughter-in-law and granddaughter. She turns to the room. I swear on my late husband's honor. Emma and James's relationship has nothing to do with seizing Winchester Holdings' inheritance. No one should attempt to smear her reputation with these accusations. A shareholder clears his throat. Well, Mrs. Winchester, since you insist, we'll consider this matter closed. After all, it's family matters. None of my business. Others nod in agreement. Exactly. Consider it forgotten. Michael's jaw clenches. Michael, what's your take? He forces a smile. Winchester family affairs should stay within the family. He turns to Mike and Sandra. These two little schemers disgust me. Throw them out. They must beg on the streets for the rest of their days to atone for their crimes. Let them repent. Security drags them out. You'll regret this. I don't want to beg. Please, please, plead with Mr. Winchester for me. This was Emma Carter and that gigolo's scheme. I'm innocent. A security guard scoffs. Gigolo? That's Winchester Holdings' second heir, James Winchester. Would such a man frame you? Naive fool. After they're removed. I'll stay out of family issues, but James Winchester's actions have damaged the corporation's image. This disqualifies him from inheriting Winchester Holdings. Mrs. Winchester's eyes flash with anger. Michael, if I hadn't overheard your conversation outside just now, I'd never have known. You tried to steal the Winchester family's fortune. Your father and I treated you so well. How could you do this? Michael's facade cracks. Since it's come to this, I won't hide it anymore. I will take Winchester Corporation and transform it into the Michael Corporation one day. Gasps fill the room. I worried you'd team up with James Winchester against me. But now that he's damaged the company's reputation beyond repair, no one can change what's done. You leave the rest to us. James stands. Okay, take care of Emma. Michael Winchester, this isn't over between us. The outcome is set in stone. Let's see what tricks you've got left. James walks toward the exit, then stops and turns. Have you forgotten what you've done? What exactly are you accusing me of? Hiring hitmen, instigating crimes, murder, silence. What? Murder, contract killing, inciting crime. Oh my God! Murder. James addresses the room. 6 months ago, I was forced out of Winchester Holdings, then faced assassination attempts. I had to flee to New York. A few days ago, when preparing to return to Chicago, New York branch head Thompson bribed my driver to kill me. Luckily, Emma arrived in time. I barely escaped. Mrs. Winchester gasps. Michael Winchester, if you really had James assassinated, I won't spare you. A shareholder stands. This Thompson dared to attack the Winchester family's second son. Don't worry, I'll teach him a lesson. This Thompson has some nerve. Another shareholder nods. But he confessed he was manipulated. Who's so bold to target the Winchesters? This is suicide. Who's pulling his strings? James points. Emma, tell them. Emma speaks clearly. The mastermind is the Winchester family's adopted son, acting head of Winchester Holdings, Michael Winchester. Chaos erupts. What? Michael Winchester actually sent someone to assassinate James Winchester. This is explosive news. That's unbelievable. If word gets out, it would shock all of Chicago. Sibling betrayal. If this is true, we can't let him stay in this company. Michael stands. That's a lie. I never instructed Thompson to harm James Winchester. Thompson and I never even met. James smiles. I knew you'd deny it. He signals to the door. Why are you here? Thompson enters, escorted by security. He immediately drops to his knees. Second young Master Winchester, you must believe me. Michael Winchester pushed me to harm you. He wants to legitimize his takeover of Winchester Holdings. He also said once he controls Winchester Holdings, I'll become a senior executive. I had no choice, couldn't resist Michael Winchester's pressure to act foolishly. He crawls toward James. Second young master, I beg you, give me another chance. Michael steps forward. Nonsense. Thompson pulls out his phone. Second young master, Mrs. Winchester. I'm telling the truth. I have proof. Audio evidence. Listen. He plays the recording. Michael's voice. I told you to eliminate my brother, James Winchester. Thompson's voice. The second young master? Are you certain? Michael's voice. Getting scared now? Help me eliminate him, and the whole Winchester Holdings is yours. Then you'll be a founding member of Winchester Holdings. The room is dead silent. Mrs. Winchester's face is pale. Michael Winchester, what else is there to say? Michael looks around desperately. Uncle Williams, help me. You must save me. Uncle Harrison, you have to help. Don't just watch me fall. The shareholders turn away. You spineless cowards. You took my benefits all this time. Now that I'm in trouble, none of you will lend a hand. James approaches. Michael Winchester conspired to kill his sworn brother. James, how should we punish him? A shareholder nods. Right. This James, wait, I mean Michael. This beast has no right to lead Winchester Holdings. From now on, you will be Winchester Holdings CEO. How shall we handle him? James and Emma exchange glances. We grew up together. Until 6 months ago, I still saw you as family. Enough. Winner takes all. I don't need your hypocritical pity. James turns to security. You never learn. Michael Winchester is dismissed from all Winchester Holdings positions and turned over to police. As security approaches, Michael shouts, I can't accept this. I've worked tirelessly for over a decade just to become the head of Winchester Holdings today. Yet I've ended up with nothing. Is it simply because I'm not a Winchester by blood? Emma steps forward. Michael, I came from poverty with little education, but I've always strived to better myself. I never sought to harm others. Your failure stems not from your humble origins, but from the corrupt path you chose to walk. Michael lunges at her. You're just some gold digger who climbed into James Winchester's bed. How dare you lecture me? James blocks him. Michael Winchester, you're already a prisoner. How dare you remain so disrespectful to Mrs. Winchester? Security restrains Michael. Michael, know your place. You're not even fit to polish Emma's shoes. Michael struggles. You despicable worms. All of you. Security guards, take him to the police station immediately. As Michael is dragged out, Mrs. Winchester begins to cry softly. James embraces his mother. Mom, your father's 2 wishes are finally coming true. Emma's phone. Text message from future. Text appears. I'll never message you again. Emma types, why? Text. Your destiny has shifted. My mission is complete. History has changed course. I'll cease to exist. Emma types, thank you. Your efforts changed my fate. Emma pauses, then types, but my future self in 20 years would only be 40. How could you age so much in the messages? Long pause, then a response. Text. Defaulting on loan sharks cost me my rideshare car. My daughter and I ended up homeless. She fell gravely ill. I worked day and night, but still couldn't afford her surgery. My girl, she passed away. Emma's hands shake. She types, you said Lily would die? Text. Losing her turned my hair white overnight. I devoted myself, worked tirelessly for 2 decades, and finally developed time messaging technology. From then on, I periodically sent future messages to you to help you both change destiny. Emma wipes tears. Text. Future texts to change your destiny. Live well, Emma. Give Lily the life I couldn't give her. The messages stop. Young Emma at a convenience store. 1 million, 1 million. I'll win today for sure. 1 million. She approaches the counter. Shopkeeper, got any Lucky Star scratch-offs? Do you have them? Sure do. Here they are. Emma looks at her phone balance. $63. There's no turning back now. No other options left. Regardless, I must try. I'll take all Lucky Star tickets, plus the $63 in my mobile wallet, transferring everything to you. Listen, miss, Lucky Star hasn't had any $1,000 wins in months. Try other tickets, maybe? No thanks. I want Lucky Star. All right. Payment received, $63. With your money, that's 10 tickets. Here you go. Thanks. Emma scratches frantically. Nothing, all losers. All of them. Other customers watch. Waste of time. Lucky Star never pays out. True. We've been watching for months. Never seen Lucky Star hit big. Emma holds the last ticket. Future Emma, if you're truly here to help, make this one win. She scratches. Her eyes widen. Mom. Lily runs over. We won. We really won $1 million. Lily, we're saved. No more sleeping on the streets. Lily hugs her. As long as I'm with Mom, I'll be happy anywhere. I'm not hungry. My tummy's just being noisy. Lily, now we have money. I'll take you to get new clothes and a big feast. Really? Amazing. Emma sits at her desk, looking at old text messages. James enters. What are you looking at? Just remembering. She closes her phone. So comfortable. Mom, this bed's so soft and comfy. It's been ages since I slept on something this soft. Emma smiles, remembering. Mom, I won't let you suffer anymore. James sits beside her. You saved me from repeating your pain. I should thank you. You healed my broken soul and gave me redemption. No, you altered my destiny, sparing me from enduring the pain you suffered. I should be thanking you. You mended my broken self and gave me salvation. Emma looks at him. I returned to Chicago to settle unfinished business. It could have taken a few days, a year, or I might never have returned at all. She touches the bracelet on her wrist. But you came back. Our hometown custom, tying it brings safety. And I promised I'd come back for you both once things were settled. And you kept your promise. Lily builds with blocks. Lily, what are you building? It's a phone that can send messages to people in the past. Emma smiles. Lily, who do you want to send a message to? I want to send a message to Grandpa in the past. Tell him that Michael is a bad guy. And I also want to send a message to Mom in the past. Tell her not to be with bad Dad. She continues building. I also want to send many messages to uncles and aunties everywhere. Tell them that the days will get better. Tell them not to give up. Tell them that good people win in the end. Emma hugs her daughter. You're so smart, sweetie. Mom, did your messages from the future really help us? Yes, they did. They changed everything. Then someday, when I'm older, I'll send messages back too. I'll help other people like future Mom helped us. James addresses the shareholders. Gentlemen, ladies, I stand before you not just as the heir to Winchester Holdings, but as someone who understands the value of second chances, the power of trust, and the importance of family. He gestures to Emma. My wife showed me that true strength isn't about power or wealth. It's about integrity, courage, and standing by the people you love even when the world is against you. Applause fills the room. Under my leadership, Winchester Holdings will not just pursue profits. We will build a company that values people, honors commitments, and creates opportunities for those willing to work hard, regardless of their background. He pauses, because I learned something important. It's not your name or your birthright that defines you. It's your choices, your character, your willingness to fight for what's right. The table is set with a feast. Mrs. Winchester, James, Emma, and Lily sit together. Grandma, can we say grace? Of course, sweetheart. They hold hands. Dear Lord, thank you for bringing our family together. Thank you for second chances. Thank you for teaching us that love, not blood, makes a family. And thank you for the mysterious ways you guide us, even through messages from the future. Emma smiles through tears. Amen. They begin eating, laughing, talking, a real family. Late that night, Emma's phone buzzes. Text, you did it. You changed everything. Lily is alive and healthy. You're happy. James is safe. This is my last message. Thank you for believing. Thank you for trusting. Thank you for fighting. You saved us both. Love, future Emma. The screen goes dark. Emma looks out the window at the Chicago skyline, holding James's hand. What are you thinking about? Just that sometimes the bravest thing you can do is trust in tomorrow, even when today seems impossible. James kisses her forehead. And sometimes the best thing that can happen is a stranger getting into your car. They laugh. Best fare I ever picked up. Best ride I ever took. They say you can't change the past, but maybe, just maybe, the future can change everything.